Right now, we found a pattern in the chart, and it's a pattern that you need to see because that pattern is going to help you make the decision of whether you should be buying or selling and when to do each. So as always, this is not financial advice in any kind of investing. Do your own due diligence. But Michael, let's talk about this.
Yeah, let's talk about the pattern. So got a few things for you today to check it out, and you can think for yourself. But I want to compare the last big crash compared to this one, right? And that I was saying that there are different patterns. One was a bullish pattern because it's going down and downward. Like bullish patterns usually go down and then break upwards, right? So that's usually the bullish pattern. And now we have a different kind of pattern. You can kind of see that it's not going downwards, it's going upwards. So these patterns generally will be bearish more often than not and break downwards. However, this is not guaranteed. So if it breaks on the upside, like breaks up and then bounces off and then it gets a higher high, then in that case, I would be more bullish and say we're probably going to go to the next level between 57 and 60, okay? Because that's the next big zone of resistance. Right. So, however, want to look at this as well. This is also a bearish pattern, right? And you can see it here that it goes up, right? We're basically between these two line of support and resistance. So we are going up. And the question is, are we going to break down? And if we do, then the target would be at the bottom. So we could put a line here if you like to be very clear. That's the buy like price 37, at least where we get the first bounce. So it is a bearish pattern. Now, if we break up, right? If we break up, then I'll be more bullish, of course. So it just depends which side is it going to break. So I cannot tell you which side is going to break. I'm just telling you that the odds, the probability of breaking down is higher than the probability of breaking up based on chart analysis and technical analysis. Yes. Okay. And and then I just have this kind of, we're already at a zone of resistance. And I just wanted to show you that. So you could see that, not to confuse you with all these charts, but this is where we are. We got rejected. So we got rejected there and we have support there. So there's some zone right in here and here. So there's a few plays. It is a strong resistance zone where we are right now, right? And actually, I want to make another point about a few things that I was looking at that is important to look. And one is stock RSI on a daily candles. And it is a reversal pattern, right? Like we went up and now it looks like it's going back down. So back down, right? Before, so what does that mean? Does that put us at the bottom as it goes down? Or is it very bullish and we're going to hold? I don't know for sure, but I'm just showing you what I see, right? And we also have a RSI somewhere. Where was the RSI? If I don't have it, then I'll pull it up for you. But the RSI is also, it just pointed out something because somebody had asked me like that, should we basically buy because it was below the 4 hour? And I told you before that when it's below the 4 hour, it's always a good idea to buy. But I said not this time because we're on the top. And so I did not buy, but you could see that if you go to the RSI and you investigate, it was oversold on that time frame. Yes, it was, right? So you could have bought it. I did not buy it, and I probably will not. Now, it doesn't mean it will go to the top, right? Because of the pattern. Like I said, we don't use only one tool or one indicator. So we're at the top here on the 4 hours, so it could reverse back down. And so again, this is a bearish pattern, and we're at the top of this pattern as well. So you see, there's too many reasons for me not to get into this trade. But if it breaks upward, then I will get in. I will say like that. That's probably the best play for me right now, right? So I'm still bearish because of these patterns and resistant level. And also, like, who knows about the overall bear market, right? Are we out of the woods yet? Or are we still in a bear market? I don't know. So, but what I showed you yesterday, according to that, it shows that we're not, that we've not completed the complete pattern back to the 200-week moving average. So that's how I look at things. And as I said yesterday, we are in very uncertain times. But I want to be clear. I did not sell all of my trades. I still own about 30% of my capital that I'm trading with in crypto. And the other 70%, I'm cash positive. That's a very high level of cash for me. So, but some of the trades that I hold, many of them have potential to make $1 million and above. So, from the trades that I have. So I like to think like that. What crypto can I invest in? I put some like money in, it can turn into $1 million like dollar. That's how I think. So you probably want to know about that,
right? Of course, who doesn't want to do that?
Everybody wants to know how to turn money into like million. But anyway, we're not always talking about 1,000 to like $1 million. I mean, like I may invest 50,000, and how do I turn that into like $1 million? I may invest 100 or 200. It really like each one that I have to potential to go to a like million, it's different amount, right? So
yeah. And it's good to keep track of, as a trader, it's good to keep track of the percentage gains or losses over time that you have, because those should be going up as you become a better trader. Of course, everybody can still get surprised, but it doesn't matter how much money you're investing. So somebody could be making millions, but somebody could be making $600, but it's just all percentage. And you got to remember that some people make 20% on a trade, but it was only $40, and then they're not excited about that. But you should be excited about the 20%, right? It's thinking percentages.
Well, I don't lose like money. That's the first thing I want to be clear about. Unless I use leverage, is the only time I lost like money. And the reason I don't lose money, I just won't sell. I would just be patient. Now, I did lose money, to be frank, on some of these smaller cap coins, but that is a small percentage of my portfolio, and I have more wins than loss for that one. So we're talking meme coins, right? So for sure, if you invest in meme coins, you're going to have wins and loss, but the wins with a meme coin can be huge. So at least,
for sure,
like if you expect 5x, to lose money, you'd have to be wrong 5 times. So the way I think about it is that I just need one that does well. So my goal is, I buy a meme coin, I want to make at least 10x at least. So if I'm wrong, 9 out of 10, I will break even, and that's not going to happen where I'm wrong 9 out of 10, right? So I've had a few wrongs, and then I found a way to still make like money from it. So anyway.
Yeah, I had a good friend who's one of the best lawyers in America, actually, and he had never lost a case. And I asked him what was the secret, and he just said, "I only take cases I can win." And so, it's just managing risk, right? He managed risk in his career. Like, I'm not taking that trial. Like, I don't think I can win that. Of course, we don't always know as much in crypto, but the reason you're able to do that as a lawyer is the more you understand the law, how it works, the better decisions you make. And that's, again, what we're all about on this channel, helping you make better decisions so you can manage risk. That's why we don't come and predict price for you. We help you manage the risk and make smart decisions. So anyways, on that, Michael, great breakdown today. And other than that, we will be back again all next week. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and leave us a comment. We read everything.
All right. Bye for now, guys.
Until then, happy trading.